Hello and welcome to another edition of Charch Chat. I am Paul Charchian from LeagueSafe.com. Thank you for joining us here at Open Sports. Today is a sneak attack running back style. We do this every week in preparation for the forthcoming games as we look at some of the running backs that you would not normally have in your starting lineup, some guys that might even be on the waiver wire that you can pick up and start this week. We begin with Tim Hightower, somebody I've talked about a lot going all the way back to the preseason when we were pushing him as a sleeper. He has scored in 2 of the 3 games that Arizona's had, and for what his role is, I think that's great. He's going to be a short yardage guy. He's a goal line guy. He's not going to get a ton of carries. He does catch some passes though, so he doesn't give you a lot more than touchdowns. He's not that useful in yardage leagues, but as a bye week fill-in, as a guy just to get you in the end zone, he's been really productive. And for most of us, touchdowns work just fine. The Jets are this week's opponent. They've allowed 4 rushing touchdowns this year, and interestingly, all 4 of them inside the 5-yard line, and that's where Hightower, of course, does all of his damage up close near the stripe. So Tim Hightower, one of our sneak attack guys for this week. Our next sneak attack running back, Lendell White, going up against Minnesota. And now, obviously, he's on rosters everywhere. He's scored in every game this season. But I mention him because there's a temptation to bench him against the Vikings. The Vikings have been the #1 run defense last year. They were the #1 run defense the year before that. They currently rank as the #3 run defense. However, if there's one thing you can do against the Vikings, it's score some touchdowns. And actually, the Vikings have given up rushing touchdowns this year. In fact, they've allowed rushing touchdowns in every game this year. So White has scored them in every game. Vikings have allowed him in every game. So resist the temptation to bench Lendell White. See if we don't get a rushing touchdown out of him, because while the Vikings don't give up many rushing yards, they can give up that rushing touchdown close to the stripe. And our last sneak attack running back, Selvin Young. And Young's been a bad start basically this year because he's split time so many different ways, and Michael Pittman's getting the goal line work, but he's coming off a season high 11 carry game and seems to be distinguishing himself a little bit more from Andre Hall. Definitely like him more than Andre Hall here. And the opponents, the Chiefs giving up 204 rushing yards per game. They've already given up 6 rushing touchdowns. I mean, this is a very good start for Selvin Young. And now you can roll Michael Pittman into this conversation as well. I mean, he's a good start as well, the 6 rushing touchdowns. But Young, somebody's on a lot of rosters. You haven't been able to get a lot out of him. This seems just like a good opportunity for him to snap off a 20-yard touchdown run. So a good opportunity here, and also a good opportunity for Pittman to get a goal line plunge or 2. Well, there you go. Some sneak attack running backs for you. Thank you for watching Charch Chat here at Open Sports.
So you think you can tackle a pro? There's only one way to find out. Click on fantasy at opensports.com.